It's early February here on the shore of Lake Victoria in Western Kenya. This season has been unkind to the country. In fact, it's a national emergency here. There's been severe drought in much of the country, so bad that the government has declared 90% crop failure. But Dawson Jaggi of Drumnet and Kevin Onegi, field officer for Bidco, are travelling to the district of Suba in Nyanza province for the sunflower harvest. It's an area that has been spared the worst, as Kevin Onegi explains.
There are the relief rains which comes from Kisii Highlands, and they also have the cyclonic which comes from the lake. So in this place there is no problem. Now Kenya has a hunger that has been pronounced as a disaster. But here, these people still have maize that they have not even harvested.
Farmers here have already bagged up their sunflower seeds into 50-kilogram bags and have communicated with Drumnet, informing them that the crop is ready. Eliphalet Osuri Omoro is a member of the local farmer group Kinyanya, who have signed up with Drumnet this season.
The Bidco people are very impressed by our activity as Kinyanya. That is the third truck being loaded. Already we have loaded 19 tons, and that is quite impressive. They are telling us that is, compared to other regions, that would be the work of an entire district. But that is just has just been produced by our single farmer group here. And we expect more. There are still sunflower in the field that has not been harvested. So by the time we are through, we are talking of over 50 tons.
Kevin Onegi shares Eliphalet's enthusiasm and can see the area's great potential for Bidco.
In fact, I'm seeing that within these 4 valleys, which are within this region, we are able to get around 1,000 metric tons in the first phase. But moving up, we can be able to get even 10,000 metric tons within this region, coming from Siaya up to Suba, going to Migori, because all the farmers here are over 10,000 farmers who are ready to do more than 1 acre each. So I'm satisfied if we concentrate well here. We may get our demand, because Bidco's target is over 36,000 metric tons in a year. So if we get this one twice in a year and then spread to other areas like Western, we may be satisfied. This is a good move that we have partnered in.
According to the agreement between the farmers, Drumnet and Bidco, all the loading is thoroughly checked. Here it's being overseen by Kevin Onegi from Bidco, by the local TA or transaction agent from the farmer group, and by Dawson Jaggi, the field officer from Drumnet.
50? 50?
No mistakes can be allowed if the relationship is to be developed long term.
42?
These farmers are relying on this payment for school fees and medical cover. And there's a last-minute rush not to miss out. And as soon as the truck sets off for the factory in Nakuru, Dawson Jaggi sends an SMS to Drumnet to inform them it's on its way. And when that information appears on screen in the Drumnet office in Nairobi, payment can be processed. Eliphalet Osuri Omoro again from the Kinyanya Farmer Group.
We have been assured that it takes only 2 days for us to be paid. So like today is Wednesday, we are supplying. And if this one reaches the factory tomorrow, then before the end of the week, our money will be on our account. So that's quite impressive, quite different from what it used to be. Our agents would take up to a month before we get our produce. So this is quite impressive.
At least in this part of the country, the farmers do seem certain to continue working with Drumnet in sunflower production.
We want to major on sunflower as our cash crop. And this is important for us, even when we look at it from subsistence point of view. When we have a cash crop, then our food, the food that we produce from our farm, will be confined to subsistence. We will not be selling out any for consumption. Now that is important, and it's only possible if we have a major cash crop. And that's why our farmers are now going to major on sunflower.
And there is a very fast turnaround. Already, while farmers are picking the final crop, the fields are being prepared for the next planting season.
In the morning, each and every farmer here is busy in the field. It is a question of plowing, making the fields ready for planting. In fact, we are already in touch with DRUMNet to ensure that seed is applied in time so that as soon as the long rains come, we plant the sunflower. So we expect this to be a continuous process. As soon as we harvest, there is another planting.
So, here in Suba, all seems to be going well.